The phone rang at 9:17 p.m. My daughter's name flashed across the screen. Her voice was shaking. "Dad, get out. Now." Before I could ask why, the line went dead. I stood there half-dressed, confused when I heard it. A faint creak behind me. Footsteps. Slow. Close. Then. A blur. A shadow. And a hit so hard it split the world in two. Metal on bone. My skull slammed against the floor. Everything went black. When I opened my eyes, the ceiling above me was white. The air smelled of disinfectant and blood. My blood. A nurse told me I'd been found unconscious in my home. The place had been ransacked. No sign of forced entry. In the corner sat my daughter, pale, hugging her knees. When our eyes met, she whispered, "Dad, I tried to warn you. Mom said he'd come tonight." Then she started to cry. Her words tore through the fog in my head. Mom said he'd come tonight. My wife had left 2 months earlier, said she needed space. Time to find herself. I believed her. Even supported it. But now, lying there, every odd moment from the past few weeks rearranged itself into something darker. The perfume I didn't recognize. Drawers left half open. That feeling of being watched. She knew someone had been in my home before. The next morning I called her. No answer. Then I checked the home security app. All footage wiped. Except one clip. 8:53 p.m. 24 minutes before the attack. It showed my front door opening. And my wife's car parked outside. That was all I needed to see. I didn't call the police again. The first time they said it looked like a burglary gone wrong. But I knew better. I went quiet. Played normal. Smiled at work. Told my daughter I was fine. Inside I was unraveling. I started digging phone records, backups, location tags. Her vacation photos were tagged 2 towns away, not the coast like she claimed. An address kept showing up. A man's name attached. Private security consultant. Ex-military. Her space wasn't solitude. It was him. But why come after me? Then I remembered something she once said, laughing casual. "If anything ever happens to me, there's a folder in the safe for our daughter's future." That night, I opened the safe under my desk. The folder was there. Inside. Documents, transfers, insurance papers, and my signature forged beside hers. She'd listed me as deceased. That's when it all made sense. She hadn't just left. She'd planned everything. The man who attacked me wasn't her boyfriend, he was her partner. And that night, he came to finish the story she'd written. A few days later, she arrived at the hospital, tearful, rehearsed. "I came as soon as I heard," she said. I said nothing. Just handed her the folder. Her smile cracked. "Where did you get these?" "From your safe," I said. Her eyes darted toward the hallway, maybe wondering if the man who attacked me had survived. He hadn't. She covered her face. Whispered. "It wasn't supposed to go that far." I looked at her and felt nothing. No anger. No love. Just clarity. I told her we should talk privately. She hesitated, then followed me to the parking lot. When she opened the passenger door, she froze. A small black recorder sat on the seat, the red light still blinking. Every word of her confession was there. She reached for me. "Please don't do this. Think of our daughter." I cut her off. "I am." Her face went white. She understood. The next morning, I sent the recording and the forged insurance papers to her employer, her bank, and the police. She never called again. It's been 3 weeks. My daughter sleeps beside me most nights. Sometimes she wakes up crying, saying she hears her mother's voice, telling her to keep secrets. I tell her she doesn't have to anymore. The truth is enough. The house is quiet now. No perfume. No lies. Just silence and peace. People ask if I miss her. I don't. You can't miss something that never really existed. She built her love like a trap, beautiful, precise, and hollow. I walked in too late to see the teeth. But I survived. And survival, I've learned, is its own kind of revenge.